everyone. Welcome to Life Coach Corner, brought to you by Life Coach Philippines, where we train coaches, we coach leaders, and we help organizations, high impact institutions build a coaching tribe. You are joining me for the 20th installment of my 31 days conversations of how to build a coaching ecosystem within the next 12 months embedded in your company or corporate ecosystem. So if you are joining me for the first time, I am Master Coach A. I am the founder, the editor of Life Coach Philippines, and this Life Coach Corner is our community service, not only for our professional certified life coaches in the tribe, but also for people who are interested to know more about coaching or who we call coaching enthusiasts. So if you are one person and you're thinking, is coaching for you? Is life coaching a profession that you can do? Is it a skill that you can learn? Is it something that you can use after retirement? Or is it something that you can use for your organization? Or is it something that's really worth your time? So life coaching is an art and you can use it for your personal growth, for your personal improvement. It's also a science and result is duplicable with the right toolkits, with the right models. Results can almost be defined, and the output can be expected in the way that your clients or you wants to achieve it. So in a nutshell, life coaching is achieving a results and moving from point A to point B. So coaching is a lifestyle. And so if you are one person and you want to improve in the way you do things, if you want to improve in how you make decisions, if you want to improve in you tackle problems, if you want to just be a better person, a better mom, a better dad, or you are one person who wants to scale what you're doing in your business right now, then life coaching is a perfect lifestyle, a perfect strategy for you to professionalize your business. It's also a profession, therefore you can charge, it's a service that you can offer to people who needs help, who needs some lifting, who needs to process their thoughts, who needs some support in achieving a particular goal. Life coaching is also a business, and as the second fastest growing industry in the world today, this is a very lucrative business. So if you are one person, if you want to do coaching on your own, if you want to be a professional certified life coaches and do the practice as an independent person, independent service provider, then connect with us at 0939-919-2235 or visit www.lifecoachphilippines.com. Now, if you are a go-to person, if you are from the corporate, if you are from a high impact organizations, and when we talk about high impact organizations, we're talking about hospitals, we're talking about schools, we're talking about LGUs, churches, okay? We're talking about BPOs. We're talking about organizations that are roughly having around 300 and up employees. And if you belong to these organizations and the burden, that the responsibility of making sure that everybody gets on time, everybody gets on their post, everybody continue to do the work, but everybody gets productive, still productive, even if they're going through something in their lives, then you may want to consider incorporating life coaching ecosystem in your corporate operating system. So for those of you who's been following, okay, magandang gabi, magandang umaga, good day, okay, if you're watching this on a replay, okay, thank you for following, thank you for journeying with me over this 31 days of strategic conversations about how to build a coaching ecosystem within the next 12 months or in the year 2026. If you are interested to pursue or proceed with your certification program, the first coaching boot camp in 2026 is happening on January 30 and 31. And so if you are interested and if you're willing, if you are in the season of your life right now that you want to level up, you want to progress, and you want to make an investment for yourself, then this is the best time. If you happen to be the go-to person in your organizations, if you are the person, you're the crying shoulder, you are the person who knows exactly what's going on with other people's lives, you are the first person who knows someone is grieving, somebody have lost, somebody is, have a broken heart, and you want to invest in yourself right now, then send me an email at connect@mastercoacha.com, because I'm open to extend a scholarship program which will enable you to avail 50% discount of the tuition fee. So just connect with connect at mastercoach8.com. That's an email, or you can give us a call at 0999 or you can simply comment, okay, comment scholar in the chat box, and one of our professional certified life coaches will connect with you and help you proceed with your application for scholarship. If you are joining me right now, coaches, you are live right now, you are still with me right now, tag a friend, do some due diligence, like this page if you haven't liked it yet. If you are watching also from a YouTube channel of Life Coach Philippines and you have not liked the page, you have not subscribed, do me a favor, please subscribe to our channel so that if you miss the live, like what I'm doing right now, you will still be notified that a new video is available and you can go back and do the replay. Okay. So today's conversation, we're gonna be working on what is the first 1 year looks like for an organizations. Okay. So the first 1 year of setting up the coaching infrastructure or the coaching ecosystem is actually focused on monitoring. Okay, so how do you monitor? How do you gauge? How do you value? How do you evaluate? How you assess? Because oftentimes what we look into, okay, most of the time we look into implementations and we feel that people gets better, response get better, attrition gets better, and we say, okay, we seems to be getting the results that we want until you experience a collapse. And so, what I wanted to do in this conversations in this episode is to walk you through the exact 1 year and how 1 year would look like. Okay, as you incorporate coaching ecosystem in your operating system as an organization. So before I proceed, okay, let me know in the comment, let me know in the chat box, okay, if you have in any way implemented, if you've experienced this, okay, you implemented a project, you are so excited, and you are so believing that the project is going very well, the project is um proceeding, happening the way you plan it, okay? And then one day you start receiving complaints, or when it's time to assess if you will be renewing the project, the contractor, if you will be continuing the transactions, the business, you would receive or you have received others feedback and say it's not good, and you kind of puzzle what happened. Have you ever experienced that? Or maybe you are in an organization, you have experienced this where everybody believes that you're getting the support, you're getting the help that you need, but deep down in you, you know that you did not get it, and you don't know how to express it, you don't know how to give your feedback, you don't know how to let the project owner knows that the project did not fly in terms of you getting the help or you maximizing it or you getting the benefits of the project. Are you getting me on this? And if you have experienced this in any way in the past, let me know in the comment, let me know in the chat box that you did, okay? So that you understand why we need to evaluate, or we need to firm up, we need to be in a conversations, and we need to be very clear what are the things that we need to see, okay, and how, okay, to evaluate the first year of incorporating a coaching ecosystem in your corporate operating system. Okay. So number one, before we talk about what you're supposed to track, let me unpack first what you should not be tracking. Okay. So what you should not be tracking. Okay. So instead of just you looking at people seems to be better, we hear good feedback, or we say it feels useful, it feels well, okay? First and foremost, you don't have to track, okay? You do not track what happened exactly in the conversations or in the sessions. Like, you don't track session content. You do not track personal disclosures. You do not track emotional details. You do not track individual narratives. Because the moment coaching becomes observable, okay, put it in a chat box, observable. The moment coaching becomes observable at a content level or how the conversations went, trust collapses and usage drops. What does it mean? If you're able to track the conversation, if you're able to monitor exactly what happened in the conversations, then chances, okay, people will start doubting if they can trust the conversation. So you would see that people stop using coaching, they will no longer avail of the coaching service, and not only the usage drops, you could expect that the trust collapses. Tracking must focus. Okay, hear me out on this. Tracking must focus on systems indicators, not on personal stories. Okay, so if just like you get to hear a lot of stories about, oh, this person confided, talk about this, and that is a red flag. That is a wrong signal that your coaching ecosystem is working. Okay, so what are the first metric? Okay, so the first metric that you are to look into is the utilization without exposure. What does it mean? Okay, are people, okay, the question is actually, are people using the coaching? Are people actually booking for a session? Are people actually going through the coaching session? So what you track is not the content or how, okay, what have the conversations is, but how many sessions have been delivered, the frequency of use, the repeat engagement or the repeat coaching of a single employee or individual. You can also look into the role, okay, level range. It means that you can track how many supervisors, how many managers, how many rank and files availed of the coaching program. What would this tell you is that it will tell you that it will tell you whether or not coaching is accessible. It will also tell you whether the coaching ecosystem is already feeling safe for your people, or the routing works. And it's very important because sometimes, okay, people wants to avail of the coaching service, people wants to do this, wants to have the conversations, but if the routing system is not properly in place, it means that they've spoken to their supervisor and or their manager, and the manager have a different perspective or different picture of what coaching is. Chances the people, the person, the very person who needs help may not proceed getting help. Okay. So that's what happened when your routing have a glitch. Okay. Next, another metrics that you have to look into is the pressure relief, not the performance claim. It means that you don't look into um you don't look into you don't look into the person as like healed. Okay, for example, the person is grieving. You don't say, all right, that person is still crying, or that person still have emotional episodes. Okay, and therefore coaching is not working for that. That's not how you track it. Okay, what you track is the pressure indicators, such as, did a person, okay, have you observed reduced absenteeism, increased productivity, or stabilization, example of attendance performance. For example, the person is no longer coming in late, the person can now render service less, half day, unannounced leave, and all of these things. Or can you see a reductions in repeated crisis scenario or crisis cases? Because these things are not just claims, but there are operational signals that your coaching ecosystem is working and people are availing of the service. Remember, a coaching ecosystem can only prove to be working if there are people availing it and there are people getting results, and in return they are able to show up better and perform better in the workplace. Third metrics is escalation and referral pattern. This is very important. Mature coaching ecosystem does not handle everything. So if everything else is just focus on the HR, or focus on this coaching team, or focus on the manager, or focus on this group, okay, then you know that the coaching ecosystem is not working, because what would happen is you would experience burnout. Okay, you would experience burnout faster in certain roles. Okay. What you need to track is retention in terms of frontline, in terms of supervisor, in terms of big load teams. And if you're able to improve your retention, then you know that coaching is working. Okay. Because these are the people who's carrying the load. These are the people who's directly involved with the magnitude of your people. And these people are usually having all these concerns in life. Now, another metrics, okay, that you have to look at after the third metric, another, this is a bonus metrics, but I think um it's a clear indicator for management, okay, that your coaching ecosystem is working, is your leaders are becoming less and less controlling. Okay. It means that the system is able to get the trust of your middle management or senior people, that they are getting less and less desire to control everything. So at the onset of implementations, we can see this, that leaders, team leads or managers, okay, middle managements are so into it, and they want to control everything. Okay. So after a year, okay, the way to check if things are progressing, or within the first year, you can check if the ecosystem is working, is progressing, if the desire for control of the managers is actually decreasing in numbers or decreasing in magnitude. Now, coaching is coaching is not a one shot deal. Okay. So that's the reason why we are confident that a CPD accredited program is the best choice or the standard that organization should be taking. Now, in a 40-day, okay, in a 40 CPD credit, okay, units, okay, and the strategy that we do this in our tribe, in our institute, there is predictability, there is scope, clarity, there is risk control, there is ethical grounding, there is referral discipline, there is internal protections. There is a long-term system stability that we can set up. It means this is not just about better conversation, but this is about better governance in your workplace. Now, I probably be talking about all of this, and you feel like I don't understand truly, or I get the benefits, I get this thought, but I couldn't like put it in the entire perspective, or it's just like getting a piece of the puzzle here and there, and you're not able to bring it in one table or in one form. Now, this is a 31-day conversations, and we are doing stacking. So if you miss other episodes, okay, so there are two things that you can do. Number one, you can do a replay, okay, or you can catch up every Sunday at 5 p.m. at TikTok broadcast, because there's a round of conversations that our coaches, our senior coaches are doing in the channel. Okay, so that's TikTok broadcast 5 p.m. every Sunday. So um and that's the round up is the conversations for the entire week. Our senior coaches are gonna round it up. It's gonna be um it's gonna be like a conversations of what has been, okay, and they will dissect each of the episodes that has been for the week. And if that it's still not gonna suffice, which I believe will not, okay, will not cover all your issues, all your concerns, really the best way forward is to give us a call at 0939-919-2235, or email me at connect@mastercoach8.com, and let's have a conversations. Everything that I'm sharing here in this 31 conversations, 31 days conversations, it's stacking up, and it builds on each day, okay? But still, okay, no one size fits all. And we know that in coaching very much. And therefore, your company might be unique, your needs might be unique. You might be coming from high impact organizations, maybe a hospital, a school, a church, okay, an LGU, a BPO, but you have a very distinct need, and your setup is very unique, and I get it, I understand it. Therefore, the best way forward for us here is to have a conversations where I can lay down to you how does the first 12 months looks like, what can you expect, what can you not expect? What can you monitor? What you cannot monitor? So all of these conversations are gonna be fitted, custom fit to your organizations. And just in case you still have questions about life coaching, what can life coaching do for your organizations? This is the perfect time to book a call. Okay, this is the perfect time to request for a conversations, and these conversations, you are not forced to make a decisions immediately. You're not forced to sign up a contract. The conversation is our community service to you, is an extension service, and we can do a round up. Okay, we can do a wrap up. We can also do a detailed analysis or assessment of where your organization is at this moment in time. If you're watching this because somebody have tagged you, that person is the best person also to get in touch with and have a conversations and get your questions clarified or answered. So maraming pong salamat. This is Master Coach A, and thank you for being part of the 31 days conversation. This is day 20, and super appreciating, okay, I'm super appreciating your patience to wait, okay, when we go live late at night, okay, patience to understand concept, patience to go through each of the details, and pa- patience to wait until all the pieces, puzzle pieces comes through. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for day 21 for the continuation of our 31 days conversations on how to build a coaching ecosystem within the next 12 months. So this is Master Coach A saying, love, bam, boom, love, bam, boom, love, bam, boom. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you again for episode 21 of our 31-day conversation.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.